Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we are going to look at US, Europe, UK, India indices and crude oil and natural gas and gold and silver as commodities. In this analysis, we will understand what is going to be the trading direction of the markets and what is going to be our trading strategy as per the moves, where to enter, where to exit, what should be the target price, where to take profit and where to put the stop loss here. So do watch till the end. But before we start, let me summarize the day before. As I said yesterday in my analysis, I was bullish and I expected all the markets to bounce back. That is what exactly has happened. All the markets bounced back nicely and I hope you all profited. Now let's start the day with the analysis for gold. But before we start, let me request you to, if you appreciate my effort, do press the like, share, subscribe and comment button and don't forget to share it across. Also press the bell icon and stay tuned with the latest analysis. Now let's start the day with gold first. Gold currently trading at 1852 levels. You can see previous three candle lower highs is what we can see, and hence right now the resistance lying at around 1856 levels. Breaking 1856 only I will recommend you to go long, where the next target is at around 1860, and in fact once it breaks 1860 it will again try to hit 1865 and here till 1870 levels. But this is on the 4-hour charts. Also you can see here higher lows, lower highs, and that is why a breakout can appear. So that is why I say once it breaks 1860, definitely 1856, definitely you can go long and it can try to retrace back a bit. Also remember, this is the 20 period moving average trying to provide a resistance and 1850 trying to provide a good support. So breaking 1850, yes, go short and above levels. But let's have a look at the indicators here. See, the trended price oscillator is green. Also look at the stochastic. The stochastic is oversold here, and once it is oversold, probably it may try to rise back a bit before trying to take a drop, because we are going to look at in daily charts, and in daily charts it appears that it has still got the room to drop. So probably for next couple of hours or couple of candles on a 4-hour chart, we might see a rise. So better to enjoy the swing, and let's enter at 1856 for a target of 1850, 1860 and 1861 and 1865 levels. But I am going to give you the levels here. Now let's have a look at the indicators again. Look at the MACD. The MACD on the 4-hour charts is on the sell side, running divergent, probably indicating that it may try to drop again, and RSI is comfortable. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts you will find that, first observation, on the previous candle we can see higher highs has been formed, on lower lows has been formed. Now you can expect that, see, it has shown both the probable bullishness and the markets traded bearish also on the very same day, very same candle itself. Now the pivot is at around 1860. So one expectation from gold is that it may try to hit 1860 at least some point of time today, and in fact once it breaks past 1850 it can try to head till towards here 1865. Also look at this. Yesterday, as I said, it is trading almost at the top of the Bollinger Bands, and that is what has happened when any indices or any instrument trades at the extremes. Definitely it's try to take a drop, and that is what has happened. Also look at this. Now on the 4-hour charts, as we have seen that the indicators or the stochastic is in fact trading at bottom. So probably for next couple of candles from here onwards it may see a rise towards 1860 and 1863, 1865 zone, and from there again when the US cash session open it may try to take a drop. Now look on the daily charts. On the downside, if you see 1836, which was the previous resistance on the upward move, we have seen it in on several incidences. Now it will try to act as a support for gold for any downward move, and if it breaks 1836, then you can see this zone in between 1810 to 1830. This is a very strong resistance zone for gold. If it breaks past this zone, then only I will consider gold as bearish for the rest of the trading sessions in this month or next month. But you can see 1830, 1825 levels, the 20 period moving average will provide a support, and 1810, the 100 period moving average, which may provide a support. Now as I said, 1810 to 1833, here it has got a stronger resistance level. I don't expect for gold to break this zone, but these are markets, anything is possible. If it tries to take extremely bearish, it may try to take a drop strongly. But let's have a look at the DPO. The detrended price oscillator is trading in green. Also look at the stochastic. The stochastic is going to, we have said that it is overbought, it has to drop, it has to drop, it has to drop. I had said very strongly. Now it is dropping, but see, right now it is inclining downwards, but on a 4-hour chart it is already oversold, and hence I can expect it to retrace back a bit on the upside towards 1860 or 1865 levels before trying to take a drop for the day. Yes, it is a sell day again, and hence any rise can also be offsetted with a possible sell order, but at a high. And you can see MACD lines are trying to converge on the daily charts. RSI is now bought back into the comfortable zone. It was overbought nearly. Now look at, considering all the analysis together, I will recommend you to take a long entry at 1856. Beyond that, you can take a target of 1859, 1861 and 1865 levels. If it flies beyond 1865, definitely it may try to hit 1871, 73 levels, which is going to be a stronger resistance for the day. And on the downside, yes, once it breaks 1850, you can take a short entry. Now, if it breaks 1850, you can take a short entry for 1847, 1845 levels. These two levels are going to be important for gold. Breaking this, it will try to hit 1848 levels, 1838 levels, and then 1836 and 1833. Breaking that anyways, it is going to be very bearish for the day. So a long beyond 1856, a short below 1850. Also remember, it is going to be, probably it is going to swing, and the direction could be mostly bearish, but still you have to take the profits, you have to enjoy the levels, and hence put the stop loss, trade with the stop loss, don't trade without the stop loss, and take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards silver. Silver on the daily chart, similar formation what we saw on gold. I had told this, the higher highs 2400 provided it a very strong resistance, and on the downside 2300 zone is a very strong support for silver, in fact for the day and for the rest of the trading sessions as well. Also remember, it is with this drop, it has tried to still got a support from this channel, the lows of this channel rather I will say, and now again this zone at 2300, you can see 2320 and 2300 is going to be important. Also remember, here we have the 100 period moving average trying to provide a support at 2330, and below that the 20 period moving average here at around 2300 to 2320 zone may provide a support. So 50 period moving average exponential and simple, and 20 period moving average exponential and simple, all lying here at around this zone in between 2300 to 2320. So probably if it tries to drop, it is going to get a little support at around 2290 levels, 2295 levels. So let's have a look at this. Is on the daily charts. Also remember, it has seen a higher high, and now the pivot is at around 2360 levels. This level at 2360 and 2350 is going to be important for silver again today. Now look at the indicators. Look at the indicators here. The trended price oscillator is in green. Look at the daily charts. As I told many a times earlier, it is overbought and it may try to drop. That is what has happened. It was overbought, it is trying to drop now and may enter into a near sell zone or oversold zone soon. But 2290 and 2280 levels are going to be very strong support for silver for any downside move, and from there it may try to bounce back again. Now look at the MACD lines have just crossed over and it is running parallel or almost converging. RSI is not showing any signs of stress. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can find that previously it has seen consistently higher highs. The pivot is at around 2350. So if it breaks, if you see it breaking 2350, also the 20 period moving average is here at 2350. You can go long for 2355, and beyond that it will try to fly again towards 2360, and 2360 is going to be an important number. Previously it was a very good support. Now it will try to act as a resistance for any upside move, and from there we will see how it behaves. Now on the 4-hour charts, higher highs on the previous candle and higher lows on the previous candle indicates that yes, there is still slight of retracement, and from there how it behaves we are going to see. And Now, as I said, a long entry should be taken only beyond 2350 levels. Once it goes past 2350, you can take a long entry. I am going to summarize at the end of the analysis, so do just listen to this. On the downside, there is a support coming in that picture at 2320, stronger support, and then 2300 very strong support which will come into picture. Below that, it may try to break till towards 2295 and 2280 levels. Now, the trended price oscillator again trying to enter into oversold region. The 4-hour stochastic is now again oversold, and probably, as I said, it may try to bounce back a bit before trying to take a drop. That is what we can expect from silver. And hence, for as what I said for gold, probably for next couple of candles we may see a little rise on silver before it tries to drop again. Also, look at this. Now what will happen? It will help silver to not cross the oversold region and also the strong support zone on the downside from the 20-50-100 moving average. Now, despite the drop, it will again still be in comfortable levels, and both gold and silver, such that they can resume the bull run again. That is what is the expectation. Also, look at the MACD. The MACD has just crossed over and trading in parallel and a sell side. Now, let me summarize for this. Only long on silver is recommended. Once it goes past 2350 for the day, you can take a long entry at 2350. The target is going to be 2360, the first target, and then 2370 levels, the next target. So every 10 points, the silver has got its resistance. Beyond that, it can rise till towards 2380. But remember, on the daily charts, it may try to drop again. So from those levels, in fact, 2360 and 2370, it may try to again take a drop. And I will recommend you to go short only below 20 levels, where it can try to drop towards 2310 and 2300, which is going to be a stronger support, and then 2295 in between. Now see, this 30 points gap is very strong support levels also, and very important for us to understand how it may behave in the going forward day. Now that is why I say a short entry is only below 2320, where the next target it can try to drop till towards 2295 and towards 2280 levels. Probably you can take a safe entry in between these, or you may try to enter a swing trade also, where you can expect from 2560 or 2570 levels, it may try 2360 or 2370 levels, it may try to drop again. So take your positions accordingly and take profits accordingly. Now let's have a look at crude oil. Now crude oil on the 4-hour charts, you can see on the 4-hour charts, higher highs been formed, consolidated here, drop, higher highs, consolidation, and drop. So sharp candles we have seen here, but taking the support here at 89 levels, that is a stronger support for crude oil for any downward move. Now trading below the 20 period moving average, which is stationed at around, this is a 4-hour chart. So remember, trading below the 20 period moving average means 20 previous 4-hour candles, which is situated at around 91 levels. So only long entry I recommend is to take at 9100, where you can expect it to rise till towards, how far this could go beyond 9100, it may try to come back again till towards 9250 levels. But on the downside also we should look. On the downside, see, once it breaks 8900, then only a possible short entry is recommended on crude oil, below which it may try to hit this zone, that is 100 period moving average, and this zone at, which is going to be a pivot level at around 87-80 levels. These two levels are very important support levels. As I said in my weekly analysis, 87-150 is going to be a stronger support for crude oil for any downside move. And then on the downside, those who follow me regularly must have seen 8400 to 8500 zone is again going to be a stronger support for crude oil. Till the time it trades above these, definitely we can see again a bounce back. Now on the 4-hour charts, it is oversold, and hence we may see a bounce back till towards 9100 levels, and beyond that also it can rise sharply. MACD lines are still on sell. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you will find, now see, on the daily charts you can see here, this is a pivot level here at 89. Also the 20 period moving average coming here at around 88-80 levels. These 2 points are very strong level, very strong support for crude oil, may provide a very strong support for crude oil. Also look at this. Now despite the drop, it failed to go past and still trading in this channel. So it has in fact seen the low of the channel, and from here only if it rises, probably it can retrace back again. So a probable rise till 9100 and a low till 8900. That could be probable trading day or trading range for the day. You can take your positions accordingly. Probably at these levels, it appears from here it may rise till towards 9100 levels. The stochastic was overbought on the daily charts. It has crossed over looking downwards, and hence you cannot deny a drop till 8900 levels, 8950 levels again. Also look at the MACD is almost running hand in hand, and it was overbought on RSI. So considering all this, long entry can be taken at these levels for a target of 9100, and short entry rather I'll say, you, because we are bearish, you can take a short entry on at 9100 9120 levels. Now 9120 is very strong resistance for any upward move. Till the time it trades below 9120, you can take a short entry there. You can again expect it to drop till towards 8950 and 8900 levels. For me, I will expect for US crude to trade in between this range at 8900 to 9120 levels today. Breaking 8900, yes, it will try to act more bearish, and it may try to drop till towards 8750 levels and 8800 levels. Take your positions accordingly, because that will also make crude to break this near term long channel where it was bullish, acting bullish. Breaking this zone, definitely 8750 is a very strong support, and those who watched definitely know that 8400 and 8500 zone is again very important. So these two levels, 8750 and 8450, are to be watched once it trades below 8900. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards natural gas. Natural gas, as I said in my daily and weekly analysis, we had expected it to rise. Yesterday also I had told that 4300 4400 can be achieved, can be expected on natural gas, and it has got its resistance at around 4350 4360 zone, and from there right now trading at 4330 levels. Now I hope you all profited on natural gas also. Now look at this, it has formed previous to candle was lower lows. Yesterday's candle you can see is still going on in this chart, and the 20 period moving average and the pivot lying at around 4410 levels. Now this zone at 4400 can provide a stronger resistance. Beyond that it will try to hit 4500, and beyond that it will fly definitely towards 4600 levels. So this is on the daily charts. However, we have to see it more closely here. Now see, it has formed three candles. This was the reversal when I said that natural gas will fly, and now it is trading in this channel. 4400 is the probable high, 44 then 4500 is also very much probable. But remember, the lows lying right now there at around 4200 for the channel. So after three consecutive green candle, it may try to achieve a high at 4400 and can drop till towards 4200 levels. This is just an expectation, but this behavior can be expected from natural gas. Detrended price oscillator entering into green. Stochastic was oversold. I said buy. This was the reversal signal. I said buy. Now I hope you profited. Now look at this. It is trying to enter into overbought position again, and that is why I say 4400 4500 can be seen, and from there it may try to take a drop towards 4200 again. The MACD lines are trying to converge, but this is on the daily charts. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts you can find that how beautifully it is traded in this channel. It has got its support. Now this was the consolidation zone, then breakout. Also look at this. Here it is trading at the extremes of the Bollinger Bands, and the 100 period moving average also coming into picture at 4370 and 4410 could be the extreme here. Now once it breaks 4300, you can take a short entry for 4240 and then towards 4200 level. Now it can again try to test this zone at 4220 before trying to take a rise. That is what is expected. So a probable short entry at 4300. Now let's also have a much detailed look here on the indicators. On the downside, 4100 is going to provide a support, 4200 is going to provide a support. On the 4-hour chart, stochastic again looking upwards, may try to take a long position also here. It may try to enter into 4380 4400 levels. MACD lines are converging, and considering all this, let me summarize that probably you can remain long till the time it is above 4300. Now at 4300, now you can expect a target of 4380 levels and 4410 levels. These two levels are important for natural gas beyond 4410, it can fly till towards 4500, the next resistance, and 4600, the next resistance. Beyond that, sky is the limit. Also, on the downside, once it breaks 4300, you can take a short entry for 4240 and 4200. These levels can also provide a support. 4200 is going to provide a support, and if you see it bouncing from there, you can again take a long entry and expect it to come back towards 4300. So a probable trading zone between 4200 to 4400 can be expected for natural gas. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nifty 50. Nifty 50 on the 4-hour chart, after this couple of bullish candles, now it is trying to consolidate here. Also, the markets are not yet open, and anyways, if you see it breaking 17450, this zone, definitely it will fly higher towards 17600 levels. I said many a times 17580 is going to be a stronger resistance for Nifty 50. Also, look at this, the downside support is lying at around 17300. So once you see it breaking 17300, you can take a short entry for 17200 and 17180 levels. Till here it has got a stronger support. So 17180 on the downside and 17600 on the upside. Very wide trading range, but yes, this can may achieve. Also, the long entry is beyond 17450 and the short entry is below 17300. Now look at the trended price oscillator is comfortable. Now look at this. It is extremely overbought again on the 4-hour charts and probably may break, and hence don't miss this opportunity to go short at 17300. It can try to break till towards 17180, 17100 level. 17180 definitely should provide a support, and then 17100 will come into picture here. Now look at the MACD lines are trying to converge and RSI is comfortable. Look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you can see after this, now 17500 is definitely a stronger resistance, and then 17600 definitely very strong resistance. So in fact, if it tries to rise till 17500, that is going to provide a stronger resistance for any upside move, and after that, here at 17580, 100 period moving average may provide a stronger resistance. So even if it tries to rise, it may try to drop again. And remember, 17300 zone, once it drops below 17300, it is going to hit 17200 and 17180 zone. This zone is important for Nifty 50. If it breaks 17180, definitely it will try to hit 17100 and below levels in the coming trading sessions. Also look at this. Now it is formed higher highs and higher lows, and also the previous bearish candle is completely engulfed here. So I expect that once it breaks 17450, then only go long, else it may try to come back towards 17200, and in fact can come back towards 17000 or 17100 cannot be denied. 17100 can be expected if it continues to drop. Only long entry is probable beyond 17450, where you can enjoy only 50 points, and it may try to hit 17500, else it can try to remain below 17500 levels, and 17100 can also be expected. Now look at the stochastic is almost again back into comfortable levels here. The MACD lines are trying to cross over on the buy side. So let me summarize here again. A long entry is suggested only once it breaks 17450. That too, the nearest resistance level will come into picture at 17500. You can try to initiate a short entry at 17500 if you see it trading there, but remember, these are markets, the stop loss should be very tight, and yes, the next target is 17580, which is going to be very strong stop loss. However, I expect it to drop today, I expect it to break today, and you can take a short entry anytime in between 17300 to 17500, 17580 zone, but upside is limited, downside is open, and it may try to hit 17180, 17220 zone again, and below 17180 220, the next target is towards 17100 and 17050 levels. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 100. US 100 on the daily charts trading at a strong resistance level at 14620. You remember yesterday in my cash markets analysis just before the US cash session opens, which I released for US 30 and US 100, I told there is a strong resistance at 14620. Only breaking 14620, you should consider this as bullish. Again today it provided a very strong resistance, and also see it, this is third bullish candle, and I expect it to retrace back again and it may try to come back again till towards 14300 zone before trying to take a rise. So probable short is right now, once it till the time it remains below 14620 today, you can expect it to drop once. And where could it try to head towards? It can try to hit at least 14500 and then 14 4 rather 14350 levels can be expected. So yes, and a long entry only beyond 14620 is recommended. Right now, if you are short, you can keep a stop loss of 40 points and you can remain short. You can expect it to at least at 14500 and then 14400 and 350 levels can be seen. This is on the daily chart. Breaking 14620, close your eyes, go long. There it may try to hit 14700 and 14830 levels. Remember, strong resistance lies at around 14830 levels. Stochastic is again entered into comfortable levels where not showing but looking upwards. Remember, stochastic on the daily chart still looking upwards, still indicating there is bullishness here. Now MACD lines are comfortable, running parallel. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can see it is still trying to after this bullish candle, it has consolidated here. After this bullish breakout, it is now trying to consolidate. Also look at see, it is provided lower lows below. So now the support at around 14400 and 14500 will come into picture, and a resistance at 14620. So only beyond 14620 I will recommend you to go long for 14700 1020 zone, and then 14830 levels will get achieved. Remember, after this consolidation such bullish candle may appear, but expect it to drop only once it drops below 14500. Yes, you can expect it to hit 14400 and 14350 levels also can be expected. Right now I expect it to drop a bit. I expect it to achieve at least 14500 and 14400 zone. Even if it has to rise, it may try to come back here till towards 14300 350 zone. And my expectation for Nasdaq 100 is to drop a bit before trying to take a rise, or it before trying to resume the rally again. Now look at the stochastic on the 4-hour charts is extremely overbought, and hence it has to drop for next couple of candles till the US cash session opens. We may see it coming back again towards 14500 the first target, 14400 the next target, 14350 the third target, and below that it may try to hit 14300. And yes, cash session may try to take it upwards again a bit. And now this is on the 4-hour charts. Also look at the MACD is running in green but may try to converge and crossover. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, we can see similarly same thing is being observed, and I think this is already been discussed. And yes, 20 period moving average trying to give it a stronger resistance. This is what we have seen, and we have seen the indicators also. So to sum it up, you can remain short till the time it is today below 14620 levels. Put the stop loss at 14620. Expect a target of 14500. Then 14400 can also be expected, and 14350 can also be expected today itself, in fact. And yes, from there it may try to bounce back again till towards 14500 600 zone. But yes, a drop is what I am looking forward to, but not to the previous support levels and below. I don't expect it to break 14300. We can expect it, if it breaks 14300 we can expect it to bearish. But yes, if it goes beyond 14620, close your shorts, remain long. It is going to head towards 14700 and then 14750 and 830 levels. Remember, it has to sustain these levels. Don't just say that it is touched 14620 and I have entered a long and I am incurring losses. It has to sustain for 5-10 minutes. Just watch the candle and take your position accordingly. Now let's move towards US 30. Similarly with US 30, now the 20 period moving average trying to provide a resistance at 35,000. As I said yesterday, go long only beyond 35050. That has provided a very strong resistance for US 30 again yesterday. Now see, it is trying to trade in this channel. Probably a high at around 35,200 can be expected, and a low at around 34,600 cannot be denied. So probably wide trading zone, and it can try to get a little resistance at around 35,000 levels. So yes, if you see it trading above 35,000 level, you can go long, and specifically beyond 35050 you can take a long entry for 35,200. and 220 zone. Remember, here it is the 50 exponential moving average trying to provide a resistance there for the upside move. On the downside, the pivot is at around 34,800. Remember, it is a strong resistance level, and now it will try to become the support below that 34,600. So it may try to hit this zone some point of time today before trying to take a rise. Even if it has to rise, it may try to take a support at these levels. Now look at the trended price oscillator is comfortable. Stochastic was nearly oversold levels trying to enter into buy zone or comfortable levels again. RSI is also at comfortable levels. Look at the 4-hour chart. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can see how beautifully this 20 period moving average on the 4-hour charts providing it a support, and now it is lying at around 34,800. So in fact it can try to go back again till towards 34,810, 800 levels, and from there you may see it rising. Also look at this. Now you can see 3 candles consistently lower highs, and hence, as I said, a long entry is recommended beyond 35,000 levels. Once it breaks 35,000, you can take a long entry for almost 35,100, 35,180 levels can be seen, and beyond that it will fly towards 35,400. Remember, it can fly till towards 35,400. On the daily charts it is oversold, and a support at 34,800 can be expected. Below 34,800 it will try to come back again till towards 34,600 zone. In between somewhere here, 34,800 to 600, the support levels you can see at every 100 points, 34,700, and then 34,600, and then 34,550. Till here it may try to in fact take a drop till here before trying to take a rise, and that is why we expect it to swing a bit today again. And before the cash session opens, it may try to achieve a low at around 34,800 or 34,700. In fact, can go till towards 34,600, 550 zone, and from there we may see it bouncing back, and 35,000 is going to provide a definitely stronger resistance on the upside. If it breaks 35,000, definitely one can remain long. One can expect it to hit 35,180 and plus levels. Look at the 4-hour charts. Why I'm also looking forward to a short is what the overbought levels on the stochastic, probably indicating that 34,800 is certain, 820 levels is certain, and beyond that 34,800 also it may try to drop. So take your positions accordingly. Let me summarize it again. A long entry beyond 35,000 levels is recommended for 35,100 and 35,180, 200 zone. Beyond that it will fly towards 35,350 and 35,400 levels. A short entry, one can remain short till the time it is below 35,000. One can expect it to drop for 34,800, the first target, then 34,710 the next target, and 34,660 and 550 the subsequent targets. It can drop till there before trying to take a rise. Probably it may try to trade in between these levels, between 34,600 to 35,000 or 35,200 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards FTSE 100. FTSE 100 on the 4-hour chart showing sign of reversal here, and you can see it trading and breaking this zone. Also the lows and highs are well connected here, so only long entry is beyond 7620, which is going to be a stronger resistance for FTSE 100. Then it will try to hit again 7640 and 7650 levels. Beyond that it will definitely fly. On the downside, if you see on the 4-hour chart, there is a support coming into picture at 7580. So only breaking 7580, I will request you to go short, where you can expect 7570, and in fact below levels, yes, it is overbought on the 4-hour charts. We can expect it to drop. So till the time it remains below 7620, also you can expect it to drop. Also specifically 7590, 7600 levels, good levels to go short. So probably I will recommend you to go short at 7590. But let's have a further look. Stochastic is overbought on a 4-hour charts. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you will find that see, this is probably going to break out here. This is to be considered as a breakout candle. Now only falling back between this zone, it may try to, now see here at 7610 getting a stronger resistance, 761020 zone, and 7580 may provide a support. Below that it will try to hit back again to 7550 and 7540 levels. Below that it may try to, if it is extremely bearish, it can try to drop till towards 7500 levels. Now remember, it is right now breaking out, and only long entry is recommended beyond 7620, where it will definitely fly sharply towards 7650 and 7700 levels. It can fly sharply. So take a caution, and probably you can take a short entry below 7590 where you can expect it to drop again. And look at the DPO is in green and the stochastic is comfortable looking here. Look at the 4-hour charts we have already seen. And considering this, to sum it up, a short entry below 7590 levels can be taken for 7580, 7570, 7560. Till here we have got stop loss or support levels at every 10 points, and below 7560 you can expect it to drop 7540 and 7520. Remember, 7520 is a very strong support and 7480 is again a very strong support. I don't expect it to drop so far, but yes, probably you can remain short till once it breaks 7590 or 7580 zone. And on the upside, a long entry is recommended beyond 7620. So if it breaks 7620, don't forget to go long. It is going to fly again. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards Germany 40. Now this is the 4-hour chart for Germany 40 trying to consolidate here, and also may try to provide a symmetrical position here. Only long entry beyond 15440 is recommended. Once it goes beyond 15440, you can expect it to rise sharply towards 15550 and 15600 levels. Remember, on the downside it has got its support intact at 15350 and 15300 zone. So probably it may try to form a symmetry, it may try to form a drop, and how high it could how low it could go, it can drop till towards 15300 and 15200 levels. So probably till the time it remains below 15440, you can remain short on Germany 40. We can expect it to drop probably. So this is what on the 4-hour chart suggests. Also it is overbought, and hence we can expect it to drop. For 15300 and 15200 levels cannot be denied. On the daily charts you can find that this zone at 15400 to 300, definitely stronger support will come into picture at 15280. Below that it may try to drop till towards 15200 levels, and on the upside you can expect it to rise till towards 15550 levels. Now you can see here the trended price oscillator is on sell side. A stochastic is again entered into comfortable levels, neither overbought nor oversold. However, any short entry to be taken at around this zone, that is at around 15370 levels. So once it breaks 15370, you can expect it to drop towards 15300, and towards 15200 levels can also be expected. Also look at the highs, lower highs, and hence a long entry is only beyond 15440, where you can expect it to head towards 15550 and 15600 can also be expected. So take your positions accordingly. I will expect it to retrace back a bit towards 15300, 15250 levels. Take your positions accordingly. This is all from my side. Do you like and appreciate my effort? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my Telegram channel. Press the bell icon. Stay tuned with the latest analysis. The next video will be out for US 30 and US 100. Also, if you have any trading or trading related queries, do reach out to me. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead.